Dropping a 100-pound explosive from a flying robot made of plastic and carbon fiber should, by all laws of physics, end in disaster. Traditional manned fighter jets are built from heavy, durable metals designed to absorb the kinetic shocks of combat. Modern drones are different. They are lightweight, fragile composites, optimized entirely for fuel efficiency and range. If you ignite a solid rocket motor while it's still attached to one of these composite airframes, the intense heat can melt the wings in seconds. Even if the structure holds, the sudden shift in weight should send the aircraft violently tumbling out of the sky. Successfully deploying a weapon from a UAV is an achievement in high-speed automation, a series of digital interventions that prevent the aircraft from tearing itself apart. The first hurdle is distance. The person deciding to fire the weapon is often sitting in a ground control station on an entirely different continent, relying on an encrypted satellite link to beam commands across the globe. Before any physical hardware moves, the drone's flight computer and the missile have to verify they are looking at the exact same target data through a high-speed digital handshake. This communication follows a military standard known as MIL-STD 1760. It acts as a universal digital umbilical cord between the aircraft and the weapon. In the milliseconds between the pilot's command and the weapon's release, this protocol routes power to wake up the missile's batteries, clears safety arming interlocks, and feeds the weapon its GPS coordinates. This standardized protocol allows a single remote click to trigger a volatile arming sequence without causing a catastrophic electrical failure. Once the missile is primed, it has to physically leave the aircraft. But drones rarely fire missiles directly off a launch rail like an F-16 fighter jet. The exhaust plume from a solid propellant rocket motor burns at thousands of degrees. Direct exposure to that intense thermal blast would instantly blister, warp, and melt a drone's woven carbon fiber wings. Fixed-wing drones use a pneumatic drop launch system instead. When the command arrives, high-pressure gas forces pistons downward, violently shoving the missile from the wing. As the weapon falls, a small wire called a lanyard remains tethered to the aircraft. When the missile drops a few feet safely clear of the drone, the lanyard pulls taut and snaps. That mechanical break triggers the rocket motor to ignite. This hazard is even more extreme for hovering multirotor drones. If a heavy missile ignites directly underneath a stationary quadcopter, the expanding superheated gas creates a massive updraft that can flip the aircraft. To bypass this, armed multirotors rely on unpropelled gravity drops from their absolute center of mass, or they use recoil-absorbing launch tubes that contain the initial blast. Both designs prioritize isolating the fragile drone airframe from the missile's own destructive launch energy. Even with the weapon away, the drone faces an immediate aerodynamic crisis. A fixed-wing Reaper has just shed 100 pounds from one side of its body in a fraction of a second. As the weight vanishes from the left wing, the aircraft's center of gravity shifts. Aerodynamics dictate the drone should immediately roll hard to the heavier right side and tumble. The aircraft survives via its flight control system, driven by a PID controller. The millisecond sensors detect a tilt. It calculates the deviation. Ailerons snap in opposite directions, generating counterlift that forces the plane back to a stable horizon. Multirotors face a similar shock. But without wings, losing a heavy payload causes the aircraft to violently shoot upward, a dangerous condition called ballooning. The multirotor flight controller counters this by instantly dropping the RPM of all motors simultaneously, killing the excess lift before the drone can gain altitude. These digital stabilization routines act as a nervous system, reacting infinitely faster than any human pilot could to keep the unbalanced airframe alive. The clinical thermal footage of a UAV strike often hides the chaotic physical event taking place on the aircraft. What looks like a simple strike is actually a dense sequence of events: the encrypted satellite handshake, the pneumatic ejection, the delayed ignition, and the algorithmic balancing act. This entire process happens in fractions of a second, managed by onboard processors that feel zero physical sensation of the forces tearing at the airframe. The platform's capability rests on these millisecond perfect adjustments, ensuring the robot remains intact long enough to fly home.